Let's see, what do we got? Week 7 versus Buccaneers. I'm just going to get right into this. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. We're winless anyway, so been a tough season. Let's see. I think there's players here to resign. Oops. Next week's a bye week. That'll be nice. I don't think I was going to keep any of these guys if I remember correctly. I'm not planning to do another season of this anyways. But I don't think there's anybody here that I would keep off the top of my head. Let's see. Mike Purcell. Yeah, I really don't think I would be keeping any of these guys, honestly. Alright, let's see. I think I remember 2 last game I had. Man, I do some bad picks. That was just not a good showing. First rounder, we definitely be looking at these guys closer. Especially when we know Staley would be retiring. So we definitely would be taking a close look at these tackles. And there's already 3 of them in the first and second round. I do like the new scouting system in Madden 22, but I do kind of miss this. I feel like this definitely simplified it and boiled it down into, being able to kind of see everybody at a glance. Like I can look at everybody at a glance here. So I do like that they tried making the new system more intuitive and a little more in depth, but I do miss just the simplicity of being able to, like when you get your combine stats, like your combine times, they're not like you can't look at everybody at a glance no more. You got to actually go in, see what the person ran. It's a little bit harder to do comparisons, I think, with the new system versus the old one. So, but I see that, how they want to revamp it, especially that was always been a demand within the community to, have a revamped scouting system. And I'm not opposed to that. I think, that would be nice to freshen it up. I just wish that it was, I wish that the new scouting system was a little more easier to kind of follow and, kind of make comparisons, But I guess in a way, it does make you kind of force you to look at guys a little bit closer, and it's definitely more time consuming. And to me, I don't know if that really equates to being more fun, making scouting more time consuming, but when you are ultimately playing a video game, it's not like you're out doing real scouting, It is a game, so I think it's nice that they had streamlined the process over the years. But I don't know. I guess that's what the direction they decided to go in. Well, anyways, I got to see if I could pull out a win. 0-6, man. This is a tough season, even with the the plethora of trades that I made to try to improve this team to try to make winning a little easier. It's definitely not going, not going the way that I had planned or hoped for.
Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers. This one fielded at the 5.
Ooh. Almost had got a nice return. Almost might have took it back for a return.
Middle
field open.
It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I'm nervous throwing curls, especially because I got a drifting left analog stick, so curls is dangerous for me. But we're going to audible since we're showing middle field open.
Again, it's Coleman, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Nice run.
It moves the chains.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
What are we looking at? Middle field open again. Nice block. We'll get almost 6 yards there. Yeah, we'll take that. All right, we're going to go to a run play now. I mean, a pass play. Now, normally I would audible again to a run, but it seems like in this game you want to take these good passing concepts that, you know. We definitely want to do that. Do that pass play, take the pressure off the run. We're going to go with this pass again, flanker drive. This usually is a pretty reliable play. You generally want this against cover middle field close, like cover 3 look or cover 1, and give us a new on the running. But being middle field open, you'd go for read, but it doesn't seem to work as well as you want it to. So I'm just going to go to Sanu here.
Sanu with a grab over the middle. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short. 2nd down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first.
When you see zone defense,
we're going to run it here. We got a guard, right guard pulling, so we're going to try to follow right guard. You know, it's a zone run, but it's not going to. Our guard's so slow. Yeah, see? 61, who is that, Tiller? Yeah, Tiller. He's so slow. It's really hard to foul. Really hard to foul your pulling guard there. All right, going to Sanu again here. Hopefully he can get a first down for us here. Yep. Good stuff.
And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
All right, we're looking pretty good so far. Call this flood concept. Hopefully we get an open field middle. Open field middle we do. Do I run it or do I try to hit Reed on this play? Coleman's tired, so I'll give Reed a chance to get this. Nope. Throw it away. Should just audible to a run. That's what I normally would have done. Well, we didn't force it, so that's good. Middle field closed. Okay. This is Travis Benjamin here if he can get open.
Kaepernick again here on 2nd and 10.
Yeah, we'll give him that chance. Good catch.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Good stuff. 3rd and inches.
For 10 yards.
Do this halfback off tackle. Should be able to get this. Oh, middle field. Actually, we're going to audible to a pass because they're showing middle field close. Quentin Patton, though, on the outside. Rob Streeter. Why do we have our backups in here? Going to run this. Just take the 3. Get the first. Nervous there. Thought I was going to dive it or do something stupid there, but
they thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and
see if we can get the edge here.
Inside the 10.
So the chain gang now done for the drive ball on the 10, 1st and goal.
I should have cut. I should have one cut it. Cut it upfield right there.
A full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And a really
back to this play. This is the 3rd time we've called this play, and we got the look we want to. Middle field closed. So this should be Sanu theoretically.
On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. Getting it out left side.
And that's a touchdown. He didn't break the plank. Oh, he could have just reached out and gotten that. 3rd and inches, I'm on the 1. All right, we're going to come out in a slant middle, but I think we're going to audible. We just want to spread the defense, though. And we're going to audible to a run. Give Mike Davis a chance here to get it. Good stuff.
Mike Davis. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Mike Davis, his 5th touchdown now on the
we've had 5 rushing touchdowns with Mike Davis so far this year. That's pretty good. That's solid. I definitely like the I think it's more, the stats are more realistic. Like the scores, the yardage gains, way more realistic on offense. Whereas like Madden 22, it's a way more of like an offensive game, it seems. And this, though, it doesn't quite feel that same way. I want to do straight strategy.
They come out here in the eye. The first carry now for Doug Martin.
I don't think, who is their quarterback anyways? I don't think it's anybody too good. They're showing 2 wide receivers.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down.
Actually, I shouldn't have played under because While they're showing a running down, it's... Oh, no, we're good. Oh, he broke the tackle, though.
Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
In 2015,
3rd and inches.
We saw the Doug Martin that we saw as a rookie, didn't we?
Absolutely. A 1,400-yard second.
Going right back to the same thing.
And he really helped a young quarterback develop by taking a lot of pressure.
They're under center, too. We're going to pinch down here a little bit.
Feels even better about that.
We stopped him. Good defensive stop. Aaron Lynch with the stop. Good stuff. It's only one. I'm going to just do safe just to be sure.
And you know how we talk about double A gap pressure, meaning linebackers going in the gap between the center and the guard on either side? Well, it's not always to get to the passer. Sometimes you do that to prevent a running play.
All right, we're going to call a fair catch here. Make sure we don't get destroyed.
Here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Here comes the defensive unit for the Buccaneers.
All right, so let's see. What are they showing us here? Middle field close.
Their offense hasn't given them any help to this point, so maybe they need to stop here.
A stop obviously would be nice, not critical at this stage of the game, but one of the things that you want to find out from your defense, are you really ready to play? After giving up a touchdown on the last drive, let's see if they have a little bit.
Oh, that was a bad throw. Like I didn't want to throw it off balance, but I forgot that they don't have the step-up system in this game yet, which is interesting.
So they complete the pass, and now they face
Luckily, that my blocking held up. I was able to hang in there for as long as I did to get that off. Okay, we're going to run this.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Nope.
And he swallowed up right
I didn't get it.
out of scrimmage. No gain on the
Damn.
play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And if you're the defense and those D tackles, you like that they're trying to run the football here against your 4-3, don't you?
Yeah, because they tend to eat things up because they are so strong and physical, and especially when they play with leverage where they get lower than the offensive lineman and control.
Let's see.
And what I love about the
Can we get 7 here out the run? We did. We got it. Good stuff.
Nobody in the offense likes that day when they have to deal with those guys.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Give them a lot of credit. They ended up running the ball on a key 3rd down situation. They were staring 3 and out in the face and found a way to flip the script and keep the ball moving on offense.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise.
Let's see if we can get to
You
Sanu.
don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Now Kaepernick.
Here we go.
Brought in by Sanu.
All right, we're doing so good. Doing good so far.
And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, it doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
See if we can get some yardage here.
They'll run it now.
Nice block. There we go.
And he's brought down.
Good stuff.
A nice carry there of 15 yards.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Where's that? I'm looking for this normal play that I like, but I don't see it. I'm going to have to run it. I usually don't want to, but we'll take it. Going to have to. So I didn't like the other options that we had.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. It's almost a tendency breaker.
Oh, they just audibled. Yeah, I knew they were rotating there. He dropped it though. It's weird how you can't catch in traffic in this game, even though it's a stat. And Sanu's got good hands, and this, at least in this year, and this version of the game, he should have been able to bring that in, honestly. They're all over that. Might have to kick a field goal here 3rd and 11.
A yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost
Oh, we're going to give Reed a chance here.
And the tackler was there right away.
Make something happen. He got it. Good stuff. Didn't think we were really going to get that. Thought I was going to have to settle for a field goal, but man, we'll take it.
Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from.
Oh, he's open. He got it. Ooh, I hung in there for the last second. Just got it off.
His first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers
almost blocked it. Jesus.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Okay, it's a good way to end the first.
Now to kick it away.
2 drives, 2 touchdowns. We can't get better than that.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
But it's all Madden, so I have a feeling they're gonna score on this somehow or other.
Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've
See, where's it going?
And what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves
Okay,
at the start of a game,
can live with that. Oh, Mike Glennon. Oh, come on, we should win. Come on. Mike Glennon, like who?
And not let them affect you in a negative way. That's what all
Now we're
the
gonna
guys
play
are
this
looking
nickel.
for. When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee
Gonna
the
back
guy
our
throwing the
linebackers
ball
up
does,
here.
Because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place it because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
And a catch right side by Evans. And able to
Okay.
break one tackle, but then quickly brought
All right, they've got a couple plays on us.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards.
End of the first, though. We'll take it.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Bucs in
4 wide
possession of the
receivers.
football as we begin the second quarter, and they'll come up looking to keep
That makes
this
it pretty
drive
easy.
moving. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
I had a feeling it was going that way, but that's played my zone, though, you know. Got to stay in my zone.
15 yards there on the catch and run.
Mike Evans still was with the team even back then. That's crazy.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play call.
Ooh, this is risky play, but okay.
You lean on it a little bit.
We'll run with it.
Go totally away from running the football. But you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of time.
Nice stop.
It pops free. The collision there.
That's why it pays to have a good corner out there. We traded for Verrett. 3 wide receivers.
So many offense want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down.
Yeah, we traded for a lot of the
But
current
sometimes
players
those
that
guys
are
just not as comfortable
on the team. That's funny.
as they are running it.
On second down.
Oh, I missed him. That was my bad. Should have had him stuffed there. That was my bad.
11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Now that's the Doug Martin we saw, not just in his rookie year when he burst on the scene out of Boise State, but how about in 2015 when he earned a big-time contract extension from Tampa Bay?
Yeah, you mentioned it, from Boise State, 31st pick.
There we go. I didn't fly. I didn't over pursue that time. I was ready if he had to come back. 3 wide receivers.
Now, that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run.
So we want speed or we want, yeah, we'll go with speed. 2nd and 9, that's a passing down.
Second down. One receiver to the left is Evans.
Well, that's offsides.
Now whistles here
Or
before
false
the
start, I mean.
snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved.
False start, offense.
Four wide receivers. Well, we're going to play this dime play then. Back up our linebackers.
Following the penalty,
Ooh.
Martin.
Nice play.
Forward to the 29-yard line.
That was Aaron Lynch again.
Back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12
So
yards
3
to
wide
go.
receivers. This is easy. We're going to play this cover 4.
Someone's running game. You're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what?
Back up. We're going to go all the way right back to the sticks with our linebacker.
And other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Good play. So that's that put him in field goal range.
But that brings up 4th. They'll have to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
They got it.
And this one is
Okay.
right down the middle.
Hey, not bad. They've had 2 possessions. We've held them to 3 points.
14-3.
That's not bad.
So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain, 3 points.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now Colin Kaepernick,
Okay, what are we looking at here?
Heading back out onto the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to
All right, come on, Sanu. We need you again, man.
He's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes.
Oh, I was forcing it too there. I'm kind of glad I got hit there.
Maybe looking for touchdown pass.
There was like a small window I could have threw it to, but
It's a tried and true formula. And
I definitely didn't want to.
For as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking
Good
it,
catch.
but incomplete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup.
Oh, I just picked that play. I didn't mean to pick this, but we're going to run it. We only need an inch, so Coleman should be able to get this for us.
Secondary now on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the
Easy.
first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was
Stick.
just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around.
Let's see,
in
what
the
are we getting here?
backfield,
Middle
try and break up
field
a bigger
open,
play.
so we're going
Just
to
go pick
audible
up
to
the
a
first
run
down,
here.
And that's exactly what he did.
They will run again.
Yeah, I knew they had a lot of numbers in the box, but
There, and now 2nd down.
Gerald McCoy is so slippery and elusive in the interior of the defense. I don't care who has the
Where are
assignment
they
to
showing
block
us here
him,
for a look?
it usually ends up having
Middle
to
field
take at least
closed.
2, and most of the time that's not enough either.
going right back to this
Witness that
play
tackle
again.
for a loss.
This time we got Benjamin here.
On 2nd down,
Oh, we got to go to our check down.
out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
What do we get there? 4. It's going to be 3rd and long. Okay.
A gain of 4 on the play.
Yeah, the flanker drive play again showed up.
Still in search of the first down after that last completion. So 3rd and 7 and an extra defensive back on the field here.
Definitely want to play coverage here.
To throw, Kaepernick.
Oh, that's it. We got it wide open. Get out of bounds. Can't afford a turnover. Wow, Sanu, we almost got Sanu to 100 yards already.
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and he picked up a first down for him, too.
On 1st down, Kaepernick. He's got his
Oh, that's such a bad. Like the fact that he couldn't catch that and just go. He got pulled into an animation with Grimes. That's kind of lame. That was kind of lame. We should have been able to get more out of that with the step that we had.
Against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Good block.
They'll run it now out of the gun, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. So it'll be first down here after the run.
Where are we at here?
To know that the quarterback controls just about everything on offense.
Yeah, we're overusing Coleman now, but we need to. Oh, we got no block from 61. Was that Tiller again? That was the Madden AI cheating on that one.
How they're going to block it and what adjustments need to be made sometimes on the fly as a defense will shift. Give the center a lot of credit because for the most part, he's got big defensive linemen over his face all game long that he's got to try and block and protect his quarterback and create space for his runner. In this case, he did a really nice job of communicating and executing.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a
All right, middle
bodybuilders
field.
guy. Every carry is
Gonna run this again. Middle field open.
So after a while, I'm not too sure.
Oh, man, such a bad animation there. Such a bad animation. Getting tackled like that. I'm so glad they at least did better there.
Handed to someone with vision and good footwork, and they add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
What are we looking at here? I can't even tell. Looks like they're playing under. Well, they're playing him. They're shading him to the inside, so I'm going to take my chance running it here. Yeah, there we go. Right decision. Good stuff. Yeah, they were playing inside leverage on him. They were trying to take away the slant there. So, and that's what I was trying to run there. So we made the right decision to go with a run. All right, we're having a good game offensively, man. I just got to keep it on the defensive side, and that's what makes me nervous. I moved away from using the community suggestions, though, and I'm just going off the strategy suggestions. That seems to be... Oh, no. Jesus, get him down. That seems to be working for the most part on defense here. Maybe that's why they did away with the community voting after a while, you know. I think actually it's the next year that they came out, 2018. I think they did away with the community voting plays. Good defense, good play. That's why I'm having speed on linebackers. Good, man. Run down them halfbacks on them edges. So 2 wide receivers.
Sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down.
All right, we're going to go to Jarquiski here. If I can get over to him. Nope. Such a bad play there. I dove and all that. Luckily, we forced the pass. Forced him to throw it away. So that leaves us with, they're showing 3 wide receivers. This is pretty easy. We're going to do a nickel defense here. Nickel cover 3. Back our linebackers up. Hope that they're running it. Actually, we're okay here. Oh, the cutting guy, so hard to cover. Get on their defensive eyes. Good stuff. I was going to say, he was in great position.
The tight end Cameron Brate was the target.
Good stuff.
Here's Brian Anger now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Niners will take over at the 20. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. Do you think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Get it off quick. He had to step, so I wanted to get that off quick.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going up.
Almost got Sanu 100 at the half. Middle field close. Oh, that's what we want. I'm going right back to Sanu again.
Cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2.
Do I want to run it here? Just going to run it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Nowhere to go.
And I didn't even get it. I should have just passed it.
Got a yard up to the 40.
3rd and 1. Looked like we should have got way more than that.
Just a yard away from the line they need to gain. 3rd down.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football. You control the clock.
Good stuff.
You have the ball and they don't.
Good thing I'm glad they left Patton in the flat down there. They were hoping I would force it into the slant.
Where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree. One thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots.
Oh, who was that? Who was that at guard? Was that Lakin that didn't hold his block there? That was bad.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case,
so ideally you'd want to go to Benjamin, but I have a feeling we're only going to be able to get the read.
Hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. come back and get
And we had to hang in there real late.
Reception
Kaepernick took a shot to get that ball off.
So a pause here for us as well. Time to pay some bills. We'll come back here right after this.
Let's see. Gonna go display, and we're gonna audible to a run almost shortly.
We'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report.
Straight up power blocking.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it to the 30.
Nice run. Almost got Coleman to 94.
They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest.
So what do we get for matchups here on this?
After first down, he's got to have a nickname.
All right, we're going to Mike Davis here. We're going to our halfback here.
On 1st and 10, here's Camper.
What's the flag, though?
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Jumping line. That's why it's good to have linebackers have good jumping.
Holding. Defense.
That hurts even worse.
So the defensive
Oh, it's holding on the
penalty,
defense.
Charles.
I was wondering why it was asking me. I just accepted it. I'm glad it made sense. Oh, nice.
The flag will come out every time.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here.
6 yards, we'll take that.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second
Okay,
down.
5.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to.
Okay, we're going to Travis Benjamin here again.
The offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Oh, why did he? Oh, I forgot. I don't know if it's. I got left analog stick drift. I don't know if it's stick drift that's causing him to throw off balance like that, or it's just this. They don't have the set feet thing in this, like I'm used to in the new one. In 22, or you know, I'm used to be able to just kind of step back and then drive the ball like that. Good stuff.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Travis Benjamin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers
Hopefully that goes. Nope. Oh, they just got it off.
Talk about those late in the half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent.
Wow, what a big difference here. It's only because they got Mike Glennon at quarterback, thank God. So they're actually giving me an easy game this game. I need it, though, because 6 losses in a row. There's nothing fun about that.
This is fielded at the goal line. What a spin. Sheds a
Oh, no, he's going to go all the way. Wait, can we get it? What a return. Jesus. Special teams is selling us right now.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure.
So we want a dime here.
Introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have
So let's
such
see,
an
big dime,
influence
big. So
on
these are all
every game.
dime. We're going cover 3 dime.
Remember,
Definitely
they
not
have
going
their
cover
meetings,
2 dime.
They're on practice time. Heck, they're on spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every
Got
week.
the linebackers up here.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got
Going
time in the
underneath.
pocket. Goes underneath to Martin. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little game.
They're gonna at least get 3 before the half. That kind of sucks. All right, these are all dime, sky, and then we got. I'm not worried about the flat, so
Completed pass play. Now let's
necessarily.
see if they go back to the air or to
They're
the
trying to get in
ground.
the end zone at this point.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Drops it off to Martin.
There we go.
And he'll go down at the 28. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
Getting better about
So that
tackling
means they're
too.
down to 1 remaining
So
here
let's see.
as we head toward halftime.
Definitely want to stick with. This is a
The
no-brainer.
offense
Stay in
lining up
cover
1st and
3.
10.
3 deep defenders instead of 2.
Glennon.
Go underneath. Go underneath. Go underneath. Yes. Good sack.
Bring him down. Aaron Lynch in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards.
So
And
see
we
3
say
wide
all the
receivers.
time, have to be able to get rid of the ball
This is
sooner
pretty
than
simple.
that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Somebody get him.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Now hold everything.
So what are we at? 3rd and 15?
By the offense.
And it says that they're
With halftime
kicking
on
a
the
field
horizon,
goal,
they'll be
huh?
out of timeouts from here forward.
Hope it's
So
not
on
a
3rd
fake.
down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt.
Don't go in. They got it. Okay. 28-6. That's a comfortable lead at the half.
Ends in 3. So a field goal here. They're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
Yeah, we're just going to knee it out. No point trying to run a play, end up fumbling it or something, you know.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've hit halftime here. All right, hang on here. We'll jump over halftime. Just let the system and graphics catch up. Okay, all set. Third quarter now. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. We get a look now at the 49ers defense as they get into position. They look good in the first half. They'll be looking.
Oh, we're back on defense. Okay, so what am I looking at here?
Finish a game the way
I don't like that middle inside linebacker cross, so we are going to go with, oh man, what are we in? Cover 2? Okay, I guess we can go with this.
Something different at you to begin things.
Yeah, 50% of the equation still left to go. The third quarter starts with a run by Martin.
Got a good run there on us.
Near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
So what do we got here? 2 wide receivers.
Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They come out here in the eye. Again, it's Martin.
Oh, good run.
And able to get this one across the 45.
Guess they're going to get something going.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away.
Good defense. Good stuff.
That's a good start for him.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him.
So what are we looking at? Draw, inside zone, or power?
2nd down now after the pass.
It's a risky play. I guess we're blitzing. We're going all in on this one.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Now Glennon. Evans has it left side. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
It's a game of matchups.
What are we looking at? 3 wide receivers. It's easy.
And move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in.
And I backed up, so that was a bad decision. They were running it. I don't know, even though they came out and 3 wide receiver look, which usually signals pass. I should have known it was a running down, being 1st and 10.
By one of the secondary members, and I can guarantee you, having played that spot in the huddle right now or on the field, they're urging for a little bit more support.
Under center again, so we are going to pinch this time, anticipate a run. We still managed to find a hole.
He's 10 yards downfield. That's not good. That's being driven off the line of scrimmage, and you can't have that if you're going to win a game on defense. And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front, they moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
They're going to look to throw. Right side.
Oh, I'd like to see them break that up.
And he takes it down.
So it looks like they're pushing it down into the end zone, into the red zone. Let's see, 4 wide receivers. Well, that makes this easy.
A lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This will be caught at about the 5.
It was only 6 yards.
5 yards on the catch there.
5. Not bad. 2 wide receivers.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Normally I go man, but it's just like, you know, it's all Madden, so like they always manage to find an open guy. So I got to guard against the pass here.
That's caught at the 2. That throw good for
I like how they
a couple
fought to
that
keep
brings
him out
up
of the end
third
zone.
down.
You don't see that in the new Madden either.
How about the timing on that one? Where they
Or
were
I should say in the latest version of Madden.
drop balls out of his hands right to the tight end. Nice completion.
Third and
just
goal,
like they
2
do in
yards.
practice.
I'm going to pinch everybody here. I seen that coming a mile away. I was all over that.
Losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. He lost 2 and it brings up 4.
I've seen that coming. I was committed to that. Committed to getting that stop.
Caps it, feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
And Aguayo's kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So his third field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And 7s and probably even 8s. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear. They want to close this gap.
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half.
I'll see if Benjamin can get open on this.
Kaepernick now on first down. Caught on the
Good
left
stuff.
side by Benjamin. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Here's Coleman.
We'll take that. That's a first.
Here to right at the 40-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
This is Coleman. And he'll push
What do we
this
get there?
forward
2?
to about the
That's all right.
42-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There was a lot of debate about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it 2 different ways. McCoy,
Good stuff. I thought I felt like I threw that a little early. Well, I got that right through there.
Number 12 as they move the chains. Quick pass play there on the slant. Charles works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
Caught outright by Patton.
Take that.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why?
Yeah, and they're still using that. 5 years, they still got some of the same commentary.
Sliding and avoiding the big hit.
Boy, that's a fumble? No way. And we lost it. I was just about to get rid of it too.
You know, it's kind of interesting, the fumble there for the Niners. Last year in 2015, fewest in the league lost, only 5 of them.
Damn.
And had a record.
He had a step too. I should have just threw it earlier. He had a step on him. Trying to give him a chance to get a little bit more separation. That ended up proving to be costly.
They try to fire up the running game with Martin.
He just threw a nasty block on me too. No, man's going to punish me for that mistake. They're going to let him score here. Yeah, that's frustrating. I can't believe I just let that go.
And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does.
I've held nothing but field goals too.
And say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really
oh,
nice
that was.
there. And Brait has it.
We've managed to keep Brait bottled up too.
Time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
All right, it's a play action fake. Oh, he's wide open. Good play. I can't. That was probably my. No, it wasn't my guy, was it?
It's the fullback.
The fullback, yeah. There was nobody guarding the fullback. He was wide open. That was a great play.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just haven't been able to.
Yeah, now my lead don't feel so comfortable.
Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert.
I wonder, is this the? I'm starting to think too. Is this the Madden where even when you have a lead, they just manage to come back on you at the end? That's going to be super frustrating.
San Francisco gets set to go here. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
All because I fumbled it too, man. That sucks pretty bad.
The other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Man, I gave you a chance to catch that. We only needed 1 yard.
And it's fourth down.
We're actually going for it.
Because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle, because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the
Can I get the first here? Did I get it?
Just a 1 yard pickup.
Yeah, I got it. I was pushing it there too, honestly.
Here on fourth down.
I tell you, on 4th and 1, when you're way back on your side of the field, I thought this might just be an attempt to draw them off and get the first down that way. But they were going for it the whole time, and they wind up getting it.
Now Kaepernick.
No, I needed to wait. That's why he tried to hang in there, because I noticed if you throw it too early, before he crosses the center, they make him come up for it. It's almost like punishes you for not having the right timing on that play.
No, for some reason it seems to work better.
Because I ended up losing a yard.
Move the ball downfield, running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guy,
looks like we're going to end up putting it away anyway.
Executed well.
3rd and 9.
Caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film. Well,
see, we're showing verts here, but what are they running?
Because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line?
I'm not going to try to force it here. Just going to run it, take what I can get, punt it away.
Can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a fourth down.
We tried. That's all we can do.
Now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third.
Can we get there? Can we get there before it rolls in the end zone? What a punt. What a punt.
This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about
oops, I actually didn't mean to pick this play, but this is what we're running. I don't like this play, but
is it more pressure? Is it more zone?
It didn't hurt us too bad there, though.
They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
All right, here we go.
Glennon. And Brate, the tight end's got it. A good pickup there.
All right, we'll let you nickel and dime us as long as that clock's ticking.
Play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. Just 2 yards to go here on second down for the offense. Now Glennon. Over the middle to Evans.
Okay, we'll give him that.
Up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
3 wide receivers.
And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there.
Definitely want as much zone coverage back as we can get.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great
Oh, it's a screen.
play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those.
There we go.
steps
Good,
in the
good
pocket
tackle.
to find angles to throw the ball.
They got some yards there, but that's all right. We
because he can see everything. And sometimes
covered that up
saves
well.
time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Second down and 4.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Nice tackle. Nice pressure, man. 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd and 4.
4 wide receivers.
Quarterback that quickly. A lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time.
Yeah, we better cover the flats. Shade the flats purple because it is only 4 yards, so they could definitely hit us on the flats.
6 DBs on 3rd and 4. They're going to look to throw. He's got Evans. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down. Like
I don't want to run man because I just feel like man never works.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to.
Now I got to remember I'm the 3rd deep defender, so I need to really play deep here.
They'll set up to throw.
There we go. Good stuff.
He just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Look like
2nd and 10. 3 wide receivers.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no
Same
one
deal.
gets it. Give him a lot of
I'm going to play this middle read.
Got rid of it. No
Backer, back up, and I'm going to get really deep in my zone so I don't get burnt. Good stuff. No gain.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be
3rd and 9.
Well,
3 wide receivers. Let's see. Same thing. So this is it. Cover 3. Definitely not going cover 2. Too aggressive for 3rd down when they're showing 3 wide receivers, three threats.
He can stay in there if he's willing to take the hits and just fire over.
Nice fumble. We're all over that. Good stuff. Man, we needed that. We needed that badly.
That's where they'll take over. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers.
After this play, I got to remember to shoot clock.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone. I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes.
Oh, we're going to Travis Benjamin here.
When they're moving the football.
Middle field closed.
Did you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get.
I should have hung in there a little bit later, but I was feeling the pressure there.
So here we go, a 3rd down after the 2nd down pass completion. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive
Good
going.
stuff.
So the run
Let's keep this clock moving.
Here we go on 1st down.
Going to Quentin Patton here.
3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage.
Just don't like how you don't get no separation speed there. I'm glad they addressed that.
That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it, because he knows he's going through the briar patches, I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little.
Was it 3rd and short?
Really well done.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I swear we already got 100 yards with Sanu, didn't we?
Position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it down.
Good stuff. 30 rushes. Yeah, we get 30 rushes, you're winning. Good stuff.
No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're going to get
Good run.
before a pretty good run right there.
Mike Davis, too.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to
Touchdown. Tevin Coleman. How many has he got in the season now? Let's see. 8. Good stuff.
Tevin Coleman, his second touchdown.
Oh, look at that. My stick drift. I might have missed this.
And the 49ers
Nope.
had 6 to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal.
All right, they got about one more possession left. That's good stuff.
The scoreboard right now.
So even if they score,
winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about
it's only going to give him 23 points.
The bottom line is what he's doing.
Unless they go for 2, but I doubt they will.
He wants to continue to do so.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
All right, let's see. 4 wide receivers. That's a no-brainer.
And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others.
Oh, I missed.
Empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you
I like that. Like, look at in this, we've only given up Glennon like 160 yards. I remember there was a time where even the bummiest guys played really well in this, you know.
It's going to be a long day for
So I'm not worried about the flat. So we won't play the flat quite as hard. Just going to back up. I feel like they got to pass to stay in the game.
On first down. Evans has it left side. And he gets this one to midfield.
Burned our corner on that.
Give him 13 on the
Jesus.
there. And that'll be good enough for a Tampa Bay.
What do we got? 3, so we're going.
That was a nice completion on an out route. And those
Same
types
thing,
of
buzz
plays
match.
are the
Yeah, that's what we're
result
going
of
with.
Arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
From the midfield
Oh, it's a screen.
They set up the screen to Martin.
We got him down, though.
Get 4 there out of the screen.
Good stuff.
Second down.
So many things have to
Second
come
and
together
6.
just right for a screen pass to
3
break
wide
for big
receivers.
yardage.
All right, I guess we're going to mix it up with some man defense here. 2nd and 6,
Everything
yeah.
has to fit together just right.
I hope I don't regret this, though. I don't like cover. I don't like man defense in this game so far. It's a screen. And say we should be all over that. Covered 2 man.
Lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Let's see.
Time to give a little credit here. That
Pretty
was
simple,
an
same
excellent
play.
read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Screen again to the left this time.
They'll try and set up the screen.
They got
It's
it, though.
complete. And he's going to have the
Good stuff.
first down at about the 38. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh
I'm just trying not to give up
touchdown.
nothing deep.
Let's give a little credit
So I'm
there.
giving them that
Offensive
underneath
play call
stuff, but
since
yeah,
the
they killed us on that screen.
pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there.
See, you don't go. I wish you go from one linebacker to the other.
On first down,
I'm glad they
Brock
fixed
to
that.
throw. And this is Shepard on the catch.
Good stuff.
And they'll be
Only
inside
4.
the 35 now at the 34-yard
Now
line.
clock is ticking.
A gain of 3. And that'll
3
bring
wide
up second
receivers.
down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL.
Same
because
thing,
they can do
covered
so
2
many
man.
things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal
been holding
wide
up so
receiver,
far.
but to have that kind of
Hopefully they're
courage and
screening
toughness to
again.
run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the
They are
sticks.
screening again.
Those
What?
guys are worth their weight in gold.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now
Guess they
it's
felt like that they were
3rd
going to get us on that.
So many screen passes.
I don't care, though. You're not baiting me. I'll go cover 3 again. You want to screen me again?
Sometimes the guy who's getting the ball
Go ahead, and I'll give it to you, but I'm not coming out of cover 3 on these 3rd and long plays. Like, I'm not letting you beat me deep. You're going to have to beat me underneath.
And I think that they saw that, and that's why they were able to get to him on it.
And he'll just toss it away.
So what do you have, 4th and 7?
Throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts.
They're going for it.
But on that one,
3 wide
that's what
receivers.
they got after
So
it.
we're going to play this cover 3 match.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away.
We don't need to play the flats quite as hard.
On this one, they'll go on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Intercepted. Nice defense, Jason Verrett.
Looked like he had it, and dropped it. And the 49ers are going to get the football.
Got his hand in there and stripped it.
Mistake there on the drop pass.
That was sweet.
We've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way.
What's up, buddy?
6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
2-minute warning, almost through the game.
We'll come back and
Finally going to get our first W.
After this. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down.
We're going to actually run it. I'm not taking no chances. We need this W. We got a comfortable lead. We'll just run the clock down here. Give him the ball back.
That's going to bring us to a fourth down.
Yeah, we're going to punt it. Not going to get cute.
As he'll punt it away for the second time.
I got to wait, though. I got 30 seconds, so we're going to have to sit here for 30 seconds in the video. And, of course, if you made it this far with me, then 30 seconds ain't going to be nothing. Man, it feels good to get a win. Although it's, I guess, against the Mike Lennon and the lonely Bucks, you know, the lowly Bucks.
This will be fielded at the 17. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And the Bucks will get ready to go on offense.
We got, let's see.
Out there now. They're down big here late.
For receiver, yeah, we're just going to play a safe play.
One last drive here for Pride.
Play a 3 deep.
Like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But
yes, we do the timing off on that one.
Yeah, as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably
see you.
Put this one behind them.
Cover 2 sink. Definitely not playing man. We want to stick with zone for sure.
So 2nd and 10 here. And they're going to go soft on the corners.
Yeah, I'm backing everybody up just because of cover 2. So we only got 2 deep safeties. Oh, it's a screen.
Now they go screen. It's complete.
They're trying to get us to play in more, but I'm not because they want to go over top of us. So I'll live with the screen, you know. I'll live giving up the screen.
Got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively.
But at least in this game, you feel like that Madden is trying to, in this version of it, they're trying to do something strategic against you in terms of the AI. Like they keep screening us, hoping that I'll play more underneath defense, and then they're going to try to hit us over the top, you know, when they can, and you know, and we're not falling for it. You know, we're continuing to play the deep coverage to prevent long plays. Although I just gave up that one because of they were quick huddling, but we're not going to fall for that again. We're going to put a stop to that right away.
We've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Play some vertical cover 4. So we have 4 deep defenders. So we only got to cover a quarter of the field. So shouldn't allow anything deep, but it's Madden, so sometimes you do because of stuff like that where I'm just not able to cover well. Same deal.
It's another first down. And they're going to hurry back to the line.
I'm actually going to play one of the inside guys here, so we have better defense. It doesn't really matter. I guess they completed anyways.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So they're operating in the red zone. Glennon.
All right, come up and get him. Good stuff.
6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
14 seconds.
It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
I'll give them the run. If they're going to run it, they can have the score.
Look to throw again. That's caught at the 1.
They got no timeouts left. That's the end of the game. They're not even going to get this last playoff. There's no way.
Gotta have 6 here.
They're not going to get set in time, are they? Nope. Good stuff. Let's go. Finally got the first win, man. That was a convincing win. But look, even like if you guys noticed in my Madden 22 series, I was throwing like 500 yards, 350 with the quarterbacks. Like, it was not hard to put up offense in Madden 22. Now, and so far in this series, in Madden 17, like, you've seen me struggle on offense, but I'm still, like, I'm putting up 8 receptions for 74 yards with Travis Benjamin, 12 receptions for 98 yards with Mohamed Sanu, but I've only been able to throw like 250 yards and 2 touchdowns. Like, that's just way more realistic to what the NFL is today in most games versus, you know, like, you can get so much offense, it seems like, in Madden 22. Like, every game, a ton of offense. And this has kind of been up and down. Like, Kaepernick's kind of played, you know, even though he was considered better in this year than he probably would be considered today, like, you know, I'm actually playing pretty decent. 85% completion rate. I mean, that's through the roof. Like, I played a really efficient game. I played a really efficient game with Kaepernick, but yet I only have 2 touchdowns and 250 yards. So, like, and even like Mike Glennon, I gave up 263 yards. You could argue is a lot, but at least I only give up 1 touchdown, even though he had a great passing game against me. Like, it just seems like, you know, even in the current Madden 22 on defense, you know, you bummy quarterbacks will put up 400 passing yards on you. It's ridiculous. So I feel like that, you know, definitely some things I missed that I'm noticing from this version of the game that didn't quite make it into the current, you know, in Madden 22. And maybe they'll figure it out in Madden 23, especially with it being coming out for next gen now. Maybe it'll figure it out and it'll play more like a, you know, a little more simulation to it, you know, a little more realism when it comes to the stats and the scores and stuff, you know. But that'll do it, man. It feels good to get a win. You know, to be even though 1-6. I mean, it's tough losing, you know. But, you know, I feel good that, you know, just to get that W. But wanted to hear. Thanks, guys, for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.